everyone, it's Holly with SCN, and I'm really excited today to show you a little bit about Emaze, a different presentation building site that reminds me a lot of Prezi, but again, as I kind of said in the intro, it has some of the ease of PowerPoint. I always seem to find that in Prezi, I couldn't quite get what I needed to fit in the design that Prezi had, and once I added my own box, it was just a little complicated sometimes to get that to work. So with this, it kind of has the building look of PowerPoint, but some really cool graphics and movement that you found in Prezi. So here's the homepage here. You can pick a template, create a presentation. It says Emaze everyone. I don't know if I will emaze you today, but once you mess around with it yourself and get used to it, I'm sure you'll come up with some awesome presentations as well. So pretty much you just log in. You can get a free account. Of course, there are some upgrades as well. I just have a free account right now, and we can get building. So once you log in, here's what you'll see. You can create a new presentation, go to any of your other presentations. Now here's what's neat too, is that you can actually share your presentations. So if you are working on a presentation with someone else, you can both work on it at the same time, kind of like a Google Doc. And I know Google has slide presentations as well, but this might be a really neat way to do it. Explore will take you to some presentations that are already created if you want to look for some ideas. Back to again, it just has the ones here, and we'll go ahead and just quickly show you what you do to create a new presentation. You click here, and there are all sorts of templates. If you look on the left-hand side, there are different business, education, lifestyle, different templates that you can use. I'd like to choose the education one just because that's probably what we'll use more often. And if you hover over any of the presentations, it'll give you a brief little video of what the different slides might look like and how the movement goes. There are some that are a little bit simpler, like this gallery one. There are some that are a little more complicated. One thing that's really neat is there's one for infographics. So if you want to put a presentation together with a lot of numbers, this has some really neat slides on it that you could make with your own information. So you just pick a template, and then once you choose that, it'll actually give you more designs, so different color scheme. You can also customize the theme to fit your school district, your colors, things like that. So some pretty fun templates that you can choose from here. Basically what I'm going to do is just kind of go through my template that I created on trying it out that has some of my thoughts on it as well. And so again, if you're looking for an alternative to PowerPoint or Prezi, this certainly could be a very fun option. We're going to go ahead and click on Edit It. And then we'll be able to kind of take a look at how it's built. So if you look on the left-hand side here, looks a lot like a PowerPoint in that you can mess with the slides, you can move the order around, things like that. Now, once this box comes up here, you can delete that slide, you can copy it, or if you choose this, that brings up how long do you want that slide up, because this plays like a video. So you might want to take 20 seconds for one slide that has more text on it, but maybe you only want 5 seconds for another slide. So you can choose how many seconds you want per slide, and if you want them all to be the same, you would just click Apply to All Slides and do it that way. So that's kind of how you set the play mode of it. So to start out, just you have kind of a title slide, but you can choose any. If I want to add a slide up here, you can see all of the different options that are already there. Some of them are a little more complicated than others. For example, like this one has a lot to it, but you can add and delete anything that's in here. Once you click on it, it kind of forms these little boxes around it. If I want it to go away, I hit delete. If I want it to come back, Control Z will bring it back. For the text, you double click in there and you can change the words. Now obviously you got to adjust the text, which you can easily do as well. Hit Control Z a couple times, so that always works as well. You can change the order of things. If you want this to go behind, you look for that double box and you flip that around, and then now that's behind again. If you want to move the glasses around, you just kind of move things as they are. So you can keep whatever is on this sheet. You can take anything away. You can resize it. really make it your own, but they kind of give you the tools already and the images and the graphics already to get you started. I'm actually going to delete this slide, and then I'll just kind of go through my presentation and give you some of my thoughts. So up here, to take a look at it at any time, you can just play it and see how it's going to go through. So I'm going to click play. And here we are. So again, if you're looking for something new, I highly suggest you go ahead and try this one. Okay, I have each slide set to about 10 seconds, so we'll see if I can talk quick enough. For this one, just shows a different design. Didn't really do anything with the graph here, but basically you can add text, images, shapes, anything like that. And let's go back to that second slide real quick. Down here is where I can do that. So to change an image, what's really neat is that you can just click on the picture and a little icon will pop up. And you can just change the picture. So you can choose from your own computer or something else. In the text, you can add new text boxes by just clicking on that double A icon. To alter the text box already there, you just double click. Adding a link, like other programs, you highlight the words or the pictures and click the chain to put a link. And you can adjust anything like I showed you before. You'll get those blue boxes and you can make things bigger, smaller, move them around. So here are the pros. Everything can be altered. The design's already done for you. Slides can easily be added like a PowerPoint, but they give you that movement of a Prezi. Images and text are really easy to add. It looks very professional. Those images, text boxes, and etc. can be resized or deleted to better fit your need. Tons of templates to choose from, and I love that infographics template. I'm looking forward to using that one. It's also really easy to move around the order of your slides. Now the cons, some of the templates you would really need a lot of altering to fit your needs, so that could be a little time consuming. The cursor is a bit touchy. You really have to hover over a picture just right to click on that change picture icon, but I think that just takes some getting used to. Same with the fact that you have to click off a text box or image, then click it again to get those adjustment boxes, and then click off again if you then want to move it. So just a little bit of clicking that you have to do. And the Emaze logo appears on the free version. So if that's something that you don't want to have on there, then you would want to upgrade. So my bottom line, I think it's worth the try. I think it's a lot of fun to look at. The designs are bright. The images look very modern. It allows you to really be very creative, and I just think it's going to take a little practice and a little getting used to. Changing some of those text boxes, changing some of the pictures, but it looks like a lot of fun, and like I said, I'm excited to just delve in a little bit deeper and see what I can do with it, and maybe you will too. Enjoy!